Lakhs. And it's very recently. Whenever I face those big losses, I take a break. I don't trade for the next 2 days or 3 days. Again, this is the session that you gave me. I was kind of doing trading, multiple things without any learning. To be honest, I was so dumb that I did not even know that there is something called technical analysis till 2018. So I was like randomly going, buying, and of course losing money. I'm always grateful to her, of course, for her technical assistance, the kind of support that she extends. Despite her becoming so busy, we really don't need a number of coaches. There's one good coach. You believe in that one good coach and follow your routine. I think that's enough.
Let's move forward to the speaker number 2. He's from Hyderabad and he deals in intraday. And there's a very interesting story which he's obviously going to tell. I am going to only tell you the title. He blew away his trading account, the entire trading account, not one time, not twice, not thrice, but 5 times. How many of you have experienced setbacks in life? Yes? How many of you have fallen down and then you went into a comfort zone? But he chose courage over comfort. And he has made more than 10 lakh rupees. So round of applause for that, 10 lakh rupees. But what's more important than that he has lost 10 lakhs before joining S2S. He blew away his trading account 5 times and now he's standing tall. He made more than 10 lakhs with S2S. So with a standing ovation and lot of noise and music, let's welcome on stage the speaker number 2, Satish Kumar. Come on, louder. Alright, receive the love. Spread your arms.
How many of you feel कि कोई पागल ही होगा जो 5 बार अकाउंट ब्लो करने के बाद भी ट्रेडिंग कर रहा है? कोई है यहाँ पे जैसा फील करता है? नो, सब समझदार हो चुके हैं। हाँ बोलेंगे तो भी गड़बड़ है। So एक बात मैं आप लोगों को बता दूं कि जो पागल होते हैं वही ऊपर तक जाते हैं, बाकी तो सपने तो सभी देखते हैं, right? The way Satish did, and let me introduce Satish by saying that he is one of my oldest students. He started learning from me back in 2021. Mostly in 2021 he joined me, and since then he is my student. He is learning. And ये जो 5 बार अकाउंट ब्लो हुआ है, ये मेरे सामने ही हुआ है almost. 2 बार तो मेरे सामने ही हुआ है. And he said the same thing, ma'am, I'm leaving trading. I don't want to do the trading. And rest story मैं भी आपको आगे बताऊंगी. But he is one of my oldest students. And before starting, I want to thank him because he motivated me to start this community and come for online teaching. I was teaching, but my teaching was limited to those who found me on Twitter. He found me on Twitter. He asked me, ma'am, can you teach? And I started teaching. So he motivated me to make this big community of 1200 plus students. So Satish, just want to ask your background and let everyone know about yourself. So we'll start from there.
Sure. So yeah, first of all, thank you for having me here. And sorry for missing out the previous retreat. My name is Satish Kumar. I come from Hyderabad. One thing I can say is I have higher risk appetite. So way back in 2017, I understood that stock market is a way to create wealth. And I'm very sure of that, whether I'm doing it the right way or wrong way. So that's one of the reasons why when प्रीतम जी asked me कि आपको strategy चाहिए 1 करोड़ का, मैंने ना बोल दिया क्योंकि मुझे पता है ये करना है, ये अगर ठीक से कर दिया तो ये ही काफी है, वो जो 1 करोड़ है वो हम कमा सकते हैं. So from 2017 almost up to 2020, I was kind of doing trading, multiple things without any learning. To be honest, I was so dumb that I did not even know that there is something called technical analysis till 2018. So I was like randomly going, buying, and of course losing money. But maybe in small quantums to the token size of 2 lakhs or 3 lakhs of that time. So in 2020 COVID, and then we were like all of us, we were all house locked, and so I'm sure I'm like data also suggests the same. Many people got into stock market post COVID. So that's where I'm like I was there. On Twitter even before that, but in 2020 I was introduced to FinTwit. That's what I call it, if I'm right. FinTwit, the whole financial community on Twitter, and it's an ocean. It's an ocean of I can say scammers, cheaters, okay, faltu people, and there are very few islands of honest and genuine, what I can say, mentors on Twitter. So I've seen both kinds of people, and finally, and one day I found Khushboo ji. But before that also I've seen many people who are like scamming, so I was really not sure which category that she belongs to. And then I followed earlier. अभी तो मैडम नहीं कर पा रहे क्योंकि बहुत busy हो गए. So she used to give a list of stocks, list of 10, list of 20 with timeline. So next 1 month or next 45 days, this will give you result and all. So I used to check. So about 2 to 3 months after following her, I found her कि हाँ यार ये account तो चेन्नई नहीं है. And then one of my seniors, I'm not sure if you know him, one Mr. Gagan Kalra, he's a pro trader. So he used to follow it.
Okay.
He's a full-time trader of it. So from there, it gave me confidence. Then I started following her. And after that, because she never used to market herself back then, then I came to know that she also does teaching. She teaches students. तब तक एक दो batch already हो चुके शायद.
2 साल पढ़ा.
Yeah. So then I requested on Twitter. I DM'd her twice. I did not get any response. Third time I got a response, and then I joined. And then so it was part of comprehensive batch. That's what I was saying to somebody. You're all kind of very well organized. What you're going through, the courses, the sessions, it's all pretty well organized. So back, I can call it Jamana ka din, only 3 years ago, but it was used to be very ad hoc. So अगर class है तो मैडम used to text आज शाम को class है. अगर नहीं है तो आधा घंटा पहले आज class नहीं है. So that way खींच के 6 लोग थे हम अपने batch पे.
Right.
And we ended with only 2 people.
Yes,
if I'm not wrong, Pooja.
Yes.
So I learned technicals there. I thought technicals alone is enough to succeed in trading. So even after that comprehensive course also, I was in losses. So only then I understood, though she used to emphasize, I never bothered to give attention to mindset and trading psychology. So it was slowly then the realization dawned upon me saying ki trading is like, technicals is only for that 10% or 15%. What matters most is how you control your emotions, how you control your trading strategies, your trading psychology. So that way it's going on, and it's not that I am kind of in greens every day. Even now and then I face losses sometimes. Heavy losses going back to my old habits because habits die hard. It's not that easy to come out of habits, particularly when they are bad habits in trading. So, but one thing that has been common ever since I came to know Khushboo Madam is that she's always there. She has always been there. So trading, as she also mentioned in the morning, is a very lonely journey. So whenever you are profits, you are kind of all jubilant at home. I can show my phone to my wife and say कि देखो आज मैंने 50,000 बनाया तो 1 लाख बनाया. जब 10,000 का भी नुकसान होता है ना, उस दिन मैं अपना मोबाइल चुप के देखता हूँ. Then she understands हाँ बंदा का नुकसान हो गया. So we find so shy or so guilty to announce our losses. So there were times like she was saying I thought कि यार अब बस कर हो गया मैं बंद कर लेता. But in those times I always go back to her. I call her. Sometimes there were occasions where she herself calls me and says कि भाई क्या चल रहा है. If there's no action from my side for 10-15 days, I'll get a message from her. सब ठीक है ना. So there were a couple of instances where I was like completely no, I'll now give up. Then again I went back to her. She suggested or phone calls. She suggested me a couple of setups which I still follow. तो जब वो setups अच्छा चल रहा था, again I go back to her. मैडम और एक setup है बता दो. Then she says कि भाई कितना चाहिए. मैंने तो ये भी काफी है. Okay, so I'm always grateful to her, of course, for her technical assistance and all. But what matters to me the most is the kind of support that she extends, despite her becoming so busy. I'm like, back then it was like 3-4 of us, now like hundreds of us. But still, whenever I text her, I get a response sooner or later. Sometimes तो 1-2 दिन वैसा हो जाता है, but otherwise I'll always get response from her. I'll ask for time to speak, then she says कि इस time पे call कर लो. I speak to her. She kind of pacifies me. She says कि 1-2 दिन break ले लो, बाद में आके trading करो. So that way she has been really helpful. She is that one person who I always rely upon. That's why I said कि like Pritam ji was saying, we really don't need a number of coaches. There's one good coach. You believe in that one good coach and follow your routine. I think that's enough. Yeah.
Wow. So big round of applause for this. This journey, what you shared now, means we both grew together. Right?
Yes. I'm particularly happy for you. I'm like seeing all these things. That in a way, apart from the trading part, this is a kind of inspiration for me. So this has nothing to do with trading, though the core is trading. She teaches trading, but she took that teaching because teaching is not a source of income for her. I know that. She has a passion to teach. So like Pritam ji was saying, how you convert passion into a source of income or your main course profession, and how quickly she did that. So that's really inspirational. That's something I really draw inspiration from, not just in trading, but in any walk of life. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Satish. This is actually what I would like to tell you all. In fact, it was Q&A, but now it is more of a conversation. So a teacher draws inspiration from students, and a student says that he is drawing inspiration from teacher. I still remember back in 2023, he and other students, few students of mine, Pooja and one more Bhargav, they all started giving me their roles also. That why don't you come on social media? Why don't you start this in 2023? And they said that he said that I'll handle marketing and all. Bhargav said that I'll handle your software thing and everything. See, I got inspired from these people that they want badly me to come out of my comfort zone because teaching has been a passion for me. My family is into teaching, means my father, my in-laws, everyone. So it is just a passion for me. But now my students, it was like my students wanted me. I did not wanted to give my solution. I just love teaching. जैसे इन्होंने बताया 6 बजे आ जाओ आधे घंटे में बैच स्टार्ट कर दे चलो पढ़ाते हैं. It was like that ad hoc thing. But they all pushed me so hard. So you all should be thankful to him. He brought me to Facebook and he actually took me everywhere, wherever I am on social media. And I drew a lot of inspiration from my students. In fact, I believe one more thing that I would like to say here on this stage that many times it feels overwhelming when I'm doing all these things because trading it's like 9 a.m. to 12 a.m. in fact. Again, 11:30 ho gaya hai. Yes. So 9 a.m. to 11:30, and after that teaching and back to being present. So it feels overwhelming. But then I only think one thing that my students need me, and that's where the energy, the power, everything flows. That yes, I should be there. So thank you everyone since we are here and the topic went something different. So thank you everyone for bringing this out of me. I was also not aware of this that I can be helpful to so many people, and definitely I learned a lot from you. I learned a lot from you. You were handling your, since you haven't informed everyone about your background, I want you to tell your background. He has been handling multiple businesses and then he is handling trading. So I looked upon him that since he can do it, I also should try teaching and come out. Please share your background about your other business and everything.
So I'm an MBA. I did my MBA, and like others, I worked for some 3-4 years. And post COVID, during COVID, I quit and I started a business. I have my own startup, and then last year I ventured into another startup. So I run a couple of like the first one I don't think it's startup anymore. So it's a business, and the second one is startup. So I handle a couple of companies, and I also do a bit of freelance consulting.
And you're also into teaching.
Yeah.
So he gave me inspiration in that way that he told when he informed, in fact, told me that ma'am I'm doing this. क्या होता है normally we teach students but हमें background तो तब पता चलता है when we talk more often. And with Satish I was talking, interacting, what were the problems and all. Then I came to know that he's doing a lot of things apart from trading. Then I got inspired that yes I should also start this thing. So this was one of the inspiration for me. Now, next question I want to ask you, since you have blown your account multiple times, what was your feeling at that time and how you overcame?
So as I said, I know that this is the way. Only thing is I need to kind of make right move. That's all. So direction तो सही है, लेकिन ढंग से चलना पड़ेगा.
Right.
So initially it was like as I said, it's all there. So when I started learning it properly, so every time kind of I do a mistake, I kind of go back to the drawing board and try to analyze where it's going wrong. Sometimes I'm like we've been frequently saying 5 times. At least उसमें तो एक दो बार I strictly followed my trading routine, my setups and discipline, everything. So despite that, the losses came. So that's part of the stock market. We need to embrace it. So and then I understood that in a way I'll have to cap those losses. I'll have to have a ceiling on the losses so that these kind of things really don't happen. So that's where I one good suggestion that came from you is at 15,000 mark. So either way, if it's 50,000 profit, come out of it. If it's 50,000 loss, come out of it. That doesn't matter even if it goes more than 50,000 or if it goes beyond 50,000, that's fine. So be happy with whatever you have earned. That's one control measure. The other one, I personally set for myself, maybe a little bit conservative, but still is that I have a cap on my trading account per se. So whenever the total trading उसमें fund उसे ऊपर जाता है, मैं उसको withdraw कर लेता हूँ. I just put it elsewhere. So whenever it goes beyond a particular beneath particular thing, then I replenish it. So that's another way I prevent myself from over trading and try to kind of cut down on losses. But still, I'm like these things happen.
Right.
Yeah.
But
So
everyone should know this that these things happen. The way you are saying it so casual, like you are a pro trader, you are saying it casually. पर यहाँ कितने सारे लोग बैठे हैं जिनके लिए कैजुअल नहीं है कि भाई एक बार भी अकाउंट लो हो गया तो दूसरी बार पलट के नहीं देखेंगे, राइट? Am I right? Yes. दोबारा पलट के ट्रेडिंग करने नहीं जाओगे. He did it for 5 times and see these things happen, right? So understand the mindset difference what he is saying right now. How you came back to the trading? Means you lost it, you were out of it. How you came back?
So that, as I said, I know that this is the only way. So somehow,
Okay.
करना ही है. Okay, but the only thing is, whenever I face those big losses, I take a break. I don't trade for the next 2 days or 3 days. Again, this is the session that you gave me. So I'll go and try to do some sort of back testing. And the next time I start kind of slow. I really don't go with larger lots, or I don't take many number of trades.
Right.
I'll confine myself to 1 or 2 trades. Then slowly I try to regain the confidence, and then back to normal. But it's not as easy as I'm saying now. I remember my first trade in 2017 August. So LNT mein, I've bought only 5 shares. It was around 1170 or something. If you can go back on your chart and see 2017 or 17 August mein, you can find 2 big red candles.
Right.
So the moment the last touch 100 rupees, I kind of really got panicked. So I withdrew my entire amount from Kite. Okay. So slowly I overcame this things. But so as I said, have your own setup. Try to believe in that setup and keep following the routine.
Right.
That's important.
One more introduction is left. That what kind of trading he's doing. Yeah. Tell everyone about it, because he's particularly doing only one kind of trading.
So I started randomly like equity. Then when I lost money in equity, then I learned F&O. Okay, then I lost money in much quicker time. Okay. Then I came to know about commodities. Then I was wiped out. Okay, which means now I have burned my fingers in all the this thing. Okay, so now I'm largely confined to F&O. There are 2 options in stocks, and recently, the last 1 year, I kind of 9 months I'm doing mostly in commodities. So future and options, commodities. Mostly positional, maybe for 4-5 days. Sometimes intraday abhi, thanks to Angirji, like Naya strategy see from maybe it is new for me, but I'm trying to work on it. Largely it's very quick this thing. Whatever it is, not more than a week's time.
Right.
That's
Awesome. So he is only doing one kind of trading. He is morely confined to it. Now he is learning different. But when he started learning, the main takeaway from this is that first he became confident and consistent in one kind of trading. Then he started learning the other form. So this is a very important message for you all. And one more question I know that students must be having. What amount of loss you made in this journey of 5 years? आपके लिए वो maybe, but इनके लिए वो जानना बहुत जरूरी है. What big losses you did?
So individual losses, single day losses. There was a day where I lost 3 lakhs plus, and it's very recently. It's not way
2 months back.
2-3 months.
Yes.
And the saddest part of that trade is, in the morning it was in plus 70,000, like ma'am was saying, plus 72 minus 3.7. So that's purely trading wise. That's fine. Technically, there's no wrong with that.
Yes.
It's purely a mindset wala thing. I should have stopped somewhere, which I did not. And that's the biggest single day loss for me. In total, so this interaction when you said that I'm supposed to be one of the speakers here, so it gave me an opportunity to go back. So 10 साल में कितना मैंने burn कर दिया वो देख लिया, and what is it till did I recover or not? So I recovered. It's into good 6 lakhs whatever I've lost, and recovered.
Tell them the loss. Your quantum of loss they should know.
So it's more than 10 lakhs. It's more than 10 lakhs cumulative, and somehow I managed to recover also. So net to net 9 years के बाद grains पे.
Imagine 10 lakh loss करने के बाद 5 बार account blow करने के बाद, he is here to share his wisdom because he is in green. No, because he is consistent. In fact, मैंने इन्हें speaker पहले बनाया, बाद में मैंने इनसे पूछा कि सतीश tell me क्या profit है वो बताओ मुझे, because I wanted everyone to know his journey. ये journey बहुत important है. देखो, profit is again a byproduct, right? वो तो होना ही है. But this journey is really very powerful. 9 years की journey, कितने बार losses and then this one. What one message you want to give to everyone and how they should actually come out with flying colors?
So see, don't run behind too many things. Take one step at a time. Whatever you are comfortable with, that is something that you will have to figure out. Don't do something because somebody else in our group is doing. Okay, like I might be doing commodities. There's somebody else who is doing indices, and somebody else might be doing intraday. So let's just don't get tempted and jump into the things that just because others are seeing profits in that. Try to find your niche. It takes time, so be patient. And even the best of the setups may fail sometimes, so don't lose hope. Follow discipline, and it's all about mindset. That's one thing I can definitely say. So respect stop loss, embrace losses, so profits will follow.
Right, absolutely right. Thank you so much, Satish, for this information.